I've flown this drone many times. I flew it in good and bad weather, in strong winds, in tight locations, over land and water. I never had any problems with it. This looked like it was going to be one of the easiest and most beautiful flights. 10 seconds into the flight, my drone started misbehaving. I got an error message that IMU is behaving erratically. It took me another 3 minutes of flying to get the drone back safely. IMU, or an inertial measurement unit, is the drone's sense of balance. If it goes bad, drone behaves as if it got drunk. My drone was completely wasted. I have no idea what it drank, but I had to work really hard to convince it to get down. Two things saved me. One was skill. I flew this drone so many times, not even for a moment I felt unsafe. I knew in the worst case I'd confidently press keys that disable the engines and the drone falls down. If it got really tough, I'd lose my drone, but I'd drop it in a safe place. Fortunately, that wasn't needed. Even more important was careful planning. In Switzerland, you have to fly at least 100 meters away from people and things you don't own or control. At the takeoff, I was about 150 meters away from the nearest building. That gave me enough buffer that when things got bad, I had a safety margin. I probably got closer than the 100 meters at the worst point of the flight, but I was still safe. Had I taken off closer, it could have ended badly. I'm making this video not to brag that I'm a great drone pilot. I'm not. There are many better ones. But there are also douchebags with no imagination. They fly their drones in city, over crowds, and in other places where it's just a matter of time before they kill someone. Drones are complex, and complexity brings failures. Failures that are difficult to recover from. Unless you're a certified UAV operator, never ever fly a drone over people, buildings, or other things you don't own. If you are a trained operator, manage your risk carefully. Remember emergency procedures, like turning off the engines or switching to manual mode. Practice flying without stabilization, and stay within the law. The laws weren't designed to make it less fun to fly, but to help you manage the risk. 100 meters distance required in many countries is barely 5 seconds of drone flight at full speed. 5 seconds is not a lot. Be very careful at choosing your takeoff and landing places and stay safe.